Yo, what's going on, everybody? Josh Cathcart back here with Hitting Done Right. For this next video, I'm gonna show y'all 3 drills for the lower half that I really like, use here at the facility a whole lot. Pretty much universal to any player, okay? No matter what their load style is or their stance, they can benefit from the feel and the strength elements of this. One of them is gonna be kind of a coil, and then make sure that we are getting the proper spacing. One is gonna be a med ball drill, utilizing kind of the scissor or the kickback to stabilize and balance in the lower half. And then the last one is gonna be a hop back, balance and stability for the lower half. Before we get started with that, please go like and subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends, your teammates, wherever you are, okay? These fundamental videos, man, this is what I do. I love it, and I'm making it as easy as I can for players of all ages and ability level to build a fundamentally sound swing. So if you would, go like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Let's hop into these drills. All right, drill number 1. Don't even really have a name for it, okay? Just gonna use this connection ball. We're gonna go right between the legs here. We are going to feel the coil, okay, of the rear hip. This is gonna help us with this load move. What I tell kids in the cue is roll the ball on top of your rear leg. So it'll be here, you're just gonna roll that ball up on top of that rear leg. That's gonna get us into a really good coil position right there. Okay, that right glute, right hip is tightening up, okay? Now, getting the correct spacing, okay? So I would come up this way, and then I wanna stride out to launch, and that ball should fall. When I do that, I should have the correct spacing between my feet, which is gonna be about the bat length. This is a nice launch width, okay? Make full swings with this. You could do it a couple times. Some of the players that have stability and balance issues in that rear leg, I'll have them come up and hold. 1, 2, put it back down, up and hold. 1, 2, put it back down. And then on that third one, come up and hold. 1, 2, and then make their swing and be balanced, okay? This is gonna get the coil. This is gonna get the stride length right. And if they can stay balanced, you get that stability element, okay? So one of my favorites, a lot of good stuff going on. And like I said, it's good for every player, not just, certain leg kick guys or whatever the case is. Everybody can benefit from that one. All right, moving right along. Second drill, the hop back, all right? You've probably seen this one before. Some people call it the happy feet. You get going like this and kind of get into that back leg. I actually like to hop back, okay? Athleticism, balance, strength, all good stuff, especially for the younger players. You older guys and girls that, you have a good lower half, good foundation, probably don't need to do this one. Unless, of course, you feel like you're not getting into your hip enough and you just want that feel, okay? The way this would work, we're gonna set our feet together and lined up with that T, that is middle, okay, right off the front edge of the plate. Go ahead and set your hands, on your shoulder, however you want. You can move them around. And then we're literally going to hop back. One leg hop, hold, and then through the swing, okay? The better you get at this, the more aggressive you can be with the hop back. I don't want just a step back. You could do that, okay, and if you need to baby step yourself into this, you could start with that. But for this one, I really want them to hop and kind of feel that sink and that stability in the rear leg, okay? And then controlling that into the stride move. Okay, so we have the hop back, hold, control the forward move, and then go, all right? I use this one a lot, okay? Especially for the younger players. Just getting that athleticism, that balance, that feel into the hip with that hop. If they hit it and end up rocking backwards and getting off balance, you just shut it down, okay? If they get here and they fall forward because they don't have control over it, shut it down. All right, so that is your hop back drill. Try that one out. It's a good one. All right, drill number 3. This is gonna be the med ball. This is gonna be just our kickback or our scissor drill with this. If you have not experimented with the kickback move, okay, you may wanna try that out. It's really good for direction. It's a good feel for people, especially those kids that over rotate. And what I mean by that is, and as soon as I show y'all, y'all are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You get those kids that come in and it looks like their ankle's like triple jointed and they're landing like this, okay? That is the over rotation. It is a huge flaw. It's impossible to hold direction that way. Therefore, impossible to make consistent adjustments, okay? We wanna be able to stabilize this lower half, keeping our body down, okay? You'll hear people talk about decel, meaning the stopping of the hips so that we're not just free spinning in there and getting out of control, all right? This drill right here, this med ball scissor kick, is something that I use with all my varsity and college players. We go a lot heavier. This is only an 8-pound ball. We go up to like 15 and 20 with them, and we're trying to throw it as far as possible. But the way this would work, feet are gonna start together, hold the ball down, straight arm. We don't wanna get in here and get into our shoulders too much, rocking this way, okay? As I stride out, I'm gonna pull back, just like I would if I was hitting, okay? Right here. Now, I'm stopping just to show y'all. In just a second, I'm gonna show you the full thing, okay? This would be the position that I would be in as that front foot lands. I don't wanna come up here. I don't wanna come around. I wanna think straight back to the catcher and straight back toward the pitcher into my stride, okay? When I actually throw this, I really wanna make sure that I am focused on my core and hips. I don't wanna feel like I get up here and get into my arms this way. It's gonna be right underneath my chest. And then for those of y'all that don't know, that kickback, that back foot is gonna go back a little bit, keeping my head and my chest in front of me over home plate. Right here. Notice the head is still in the middle. My chest and my belly button are toward the front of home, okay? I didn't get way out over my front foot, and I didn't fall back away from this, taking my chest away from home, all right? Just the stride, the kick, and the head in the middle. Give this one a shot. This is a really, really good one with body control. I got this, I went up, I don't know, a year ago or so, went to Las Vegas and hung out with Joey Kuna at the farm, and this is one of the things that I picked up from him. I love it, my players have loved it. Direction, lower half stability, and consistency. It also trains that hip-core interaction with the decel, okay? The decel in the hips, the stopping of the hips is a critical part of the swing. It allows for true whip, all right? So I hope these help get that lower half under control. It is the engine. If the lower half is not correct, the upper half doesn't have a chance. Y'all be good.